when you talk about the FBI, you come into the FBI, and the FBI is an organization that's already, it's brimming with purpose, right? I mean, you walk in the doors of J. Edgar Hoover, our headquarters, and the first thing that you're going to see on the wall is the mission statement, right? We protect the American people and we uphold the U.S. Constitution. And so that is something that helps people tap into a purpose. But you can absolutely still have people within our organization that they don't see the connection between the job they do and the mission statement on the wall. And if they don't see that connection, then they're going to be much more prone to stress, burnout, depression, all of those type of things. They're not going to recognize the value of the work that they do. A really cool experience that happened early in my time joining the Bureau, in kind of 2015 into 2016, there was the Oregon standoff that was happening over on the West Coast. And so we had our agents deployed on the front lines. They were surrounding that area. And they have all of these needs still, right? There's logistical needs, there's financial needs, they need vehicles, maintenance, all that type of stuff. And so one of the decisions that our leaders in the finance and facilities division at headquarters made was they were going to forward deploy some of our professional staff members to actually be co-located on the front lines with our agents. Okay. And so we had people that they'd never been in the field before, and now they're going out, they're working in the rain, the mud, the sun, like all the same conditions that our agents are, but they're right there hearing the needs and directly supporting them on the front line. And then once that was resolved and they came back, it was we held an all hands within the division for those folks to share their experiences back with the rest of our members, and you could feel it, like they were on fire. Now these are people that usually they're sitting behind desks, they're looking at spreadsheets, they're it's not the most glorious work in the world. They're not running around with guns and stuff, but from that experience, from that opportunity of being so closely connected with the mission, like they were all in, and you could just there was a different level of commitment, a different level of energy, and so finding ways both personally as an individual to try to make those connections where you can get yourself a little bit closer to the outputs of what your work contributes to. And then as an organization, looking for ways to help your people make those type of connections, it can do incredible things when it comes to motivation and the engagement of the workforce. So when I train people around leadership, my goal is to help that, like, understand what is the work that they're doing and how does that work support the greater purpose, mission, objective of the team or whatever they're working with. And just trying to find ways to help them see that connection. Yeah. Right. And then try to help them understand, what is it that you bring to the table? What are the skills and the abilities that you have, whether inherently or developed, that you can leverage and apply towards that area? And it may not be something that's initially in your job description. Like, you may be an accountant and you just, like, you're passionate about, like, visual information, right? There's absolutely opportunities for you to take initiative and apply that passion into the job that you have. And now not only are you getting better at the thing you like to do, but you're also adding this new contribution to the mission. So looking for those opportunities. When you find those opportunities to connect those dots and to apply the things that you're really passionate about to the work that you're doing, I mean, you start to experience a level of engagement that you probably never had before. And so the FBI, I think, does a super good job at giving people the latitude to really kind of bring their whole self to the work and to apply their broad and diverse skills to the type of work that they do. So we don't necessarily paint you into a box and don't let you kind of use what makes you special to move the work.